Hey, I'm Ed. I'm just an ordinary guy from York, but for the last few years, my life's taken a pretty unexpected turn. For those who don't know me, I'm a documentary photographer and filmmaker currently working in Ukraine. This is my story. Before all this, before Ukraine, before I was filmmaking, I spent 6 years as a nightlife and music photographer. It was loud, it was fast, and it was creative. Alongside that, I volunteered with York Rescue Boat, an independent lifeboat keeping the rivers of York safe. I loved my job, but after a while, I felt like I wasn't really living. And honestly, I started to hate dealing with drunk people every night, working 6 or 7 nights a week. I was burned out. I needed change. I wanted change. Then, in February 2022, everything changed. Watching the invasion of Ukraine unfold after a nightclub shift, I just felt compelled to do something. After a couple of weeks of soul searching, I had dinner with my friend Sean, and he opened my mind to the idea of doing a photography project in Poland. He introduced me to his friend Andre, an experienced war photographer, and just a few days later, I was on my way to the Ukrainian border, camera in hand, to document the mass exodus of displaced people into Europe. I was 24, a little bit stupid, but I had a camera and a desire to help. Within hours of arriving, I realised that I just couldn't take photos of the situation. I had to do more. I found a small volunteer opportunity with a Polish organisation distributing humanitarian supplies at Przemysl train station. I did this for a week, volunteering in the early hours of the morning and taking photos during the day. The week flew by, and before I knew it, I was headed home. As soon as I got home, I just felt guilty, like I hadn't done enough. So I started a fundraiser, and within days, I was on my way back. This time, I started volunteering with a charity serving hot food and pizza to displaced people. I also joined a group helping Ukrainian families find sponsor homes in the UK. I was taking family portraits to help match them with nice people. For the first time in my life, my photography work meant something. And then before I knew it, I found myself in Ukraine. We were headed towards the city of Dnipro in April, delivering humanitarian supplies. That trip would be the start of something much bigger. It was the first time I saw war, the first time I heard a missile, but it was also the first time I felt alive. What began as a short trip cooking pizza at the border and taking portraits of volunteers had become something life-changing. Now I work with FireAid, building on their 12 years of humanitarian support in Ukraine. With them, I help them set up Brave Minds, a mental health support program providing free online therapy to Ukrainian rescuers. Working with FireAid means the world to me because I'm helping to get equipment, training and trauma support to the people who need it the most. These are people who show up after missile strikes, who dig through rubble searching for survivors or bodies, who carry immense pain but rarely speak about it. Telling their stories properly, respectfully, felt like something I could do, something I should do. That's why Emmeris Media, the name I chose back in 2018 for my event photography business, is now taking on a new identity. Emris, which means immortal, a fitting name for this kind of documentary work. This channel is where I'll be sharing my experiences of war. Some stories more personal, some more raw, but all honest. So if you care about real people, resilience, and what life looks like behind the headlines, please stick around, subscribe. Let's see where this goes, and let's grow together.